What's going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming. Now, we just got done with the Nintendo E3 briefing here for 2018. I'm going to say it right now that I was actually surprised. There's lots of great announcements. The one thing I really respect and like about Nintendo is that they always seem to focus on the current year. They did announce some 2019 stuff, but for the most part, it was pretty much all stuff in 2018. And Nintendo has an action-packed 2018 in store, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Lots of big games announced. I mean, not really huge games, a lot of smaller games and such, and some bigger ones as well too. So they pulled out some big guns. They didn't talk about Metroid, which a lot of people are probably kind of disappointed in, which I thought for sure they would. They did not talk about Metroid Prime 4. I guarantee they'll probably wait and do that either later on in the year or for next year as well too. Obviously, Nintendo always has tons of directs as well too, so they might do that later on, but obviously it's going to be a 2019 game. They didn't mention Animal Crossing, which I was kind of disappointed in, but again, though, they had mentioned a lot and enough to keep me happy. So I definitely think that Animal Crossing is, in the future, as well as like Pikmin 4 and such, and they may do that later on. But I think a lot of people are going in this thinking that they're going to just unveil like tons and tons of big games. And you got to stop and think that Nintendo already has some big dogs coming out this year. So they did announce a lot of smaller games. Just want to quickly go over kind of some of the things that they did announce before we get to the big one here. A few things they did announce, of course, was, I wrote it all down here, Xenoblade DLC, which is going to be out this year as well, too, in September, alongside of the actual online service. They did display a little bit more of Pokemon, Eevee, and Pikachu as well, too, and did announce that Mew will be a character that'll actually be included with every Pokeball Plus as well, too, when the game does release on November the 16th. So that's kind of neat as well, too, and you actually take him around with you as a partner. Super Mario Party, which is a huge one I did not expect. I had heard some rumblings about it, but they did announce Super Mario Party to be available this year as well too on October 18th. So definitely huge news there. It looks great. I always loved Mario Party games, so definitely looking forward to this one as well too. Fire Emblem 3 Houses of it was called. Looks like more of a tactical game. It's going to be out in 2019, and they didn't talk about the new Fire Emblem game. I'm not sure if this is the one they're talking about, but this looks more like a tactical style game. But another big one too, we kind of all expected it. It's been kind of leaked out and such as well too. Fortnite is released today, actually right now. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So the game will be released free to play, the Battle Royale and such as well too. So definitely make sure you guys check that out if you're a big Fortnite player. Definitely going to be fun, and I'm definitely going to download it. I do play it on my Xbox here and there, so it'd be nice to be able to play on the go when I'm out and about. So, but definitely a big hitter for Nintendo to be able to acquire Fortnite as well too. A couple other ones that I didn't expect, we heard about, but I didn't really expect. But Overcooked 2, which I really do enjoy Overcooked, the original one as well too. I have that on my Nintendo Switch. They announced that for this year as well too. We're looking at August the 7th, 2018. So definitely looking forward to that. And another big indie one as well too. A lot of people have been talking about, been raving about, was Killer Queen Black. That's going to be coming out in 2018. I don't believe they gave a date, but they did say that 2018 was going to be when it was coming out. So once again, that's Killer Queen Black. So that's definitely two big titles, indie titles for Switch as well too. And this is actually Killer Queen Black's console exclusive as well too, or console debut. I don't think it's going to be exclusive, but it's a console debut. Another one as well too, which was a fun game. It's always been I always really enjoyed it, is Hollow Knight. That one's actually going to be available today with all the DLC as well too. So Nintendo does a very good job of doing this whole entire today thing. So Fortnite and Hollow Knight, they're like, hey, today it's coming out. So I do enjoy how they do that, because I definitely appreciate that a lot, because I think that's really cool. With the Xbox and the Sony conference this year, we didn't really get a whole lot of that, hey, it's available now, go straight to the store. That's one way to drive people to your to your console or to your product, is by releasing a little bit of things here and there. And Fortnite today and Hollow Knight as well too are two definitely big additions to do to your console to get people to be interested. So they did announce a little bit more information on Octopath Traveler. It's going to be releasing on July the 13th this year once again. So like I said, lots of big 2018 titles. There's a new demo that's going to be released on the 14th of this month, which is Thursday. So on Thursday, you can go to the Nintendo eShop and you can download a new demo for Octopath Traveler. So definitely looking forward to that. I did like the first one. They're not my style of game so much, but I did appreciate it. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they kind of improved since the original demo as well too. We did see Dragon Ball FighterZ as well too. They did announce that's going to be released in 2018. So once again, another 2018 We all kind of talked about it. We all kind of figured it was coming. It was rumored, heavily rumored. So now we can definitely confirm that Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z Fighters, is coming to the Switch in 2018. Now let's go ahead and let's get to the big one here. They spent a lot of time, well over 20 minutes on this game, and that is they officially announced that Super Smash Bros. On the Switch is going to be called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So definitely looking forward to that. They did announce that every character in Smash Bros. History is going to be in that game. They include, Ice Climbers, Snake, our Solid Snake is back too, which is really cool to see. Wolf, Young Link, and there were so many. Let's see, Pichu's back in there. I got all those different notes wrote down here. So one other good thing too, he did say that they're not going to add tons of new characters, since they're basically bringing back every single character from the history of the game back in. They didn't think it was going to be possible, but they're doing it. So they're not going to add tons of new characters. I mean, you're going to get Cloud and Bayonetta. You're going to get all the DLC characters from the Wii U version as well too, and from Melee and everything. So Mario, they did do some updates as well too. So Mario will have Cappy, which is really cool to see. Link does have his Breath of the Wild tunic in there as well too, which is really cool. They did add Daisy into the game as well. Another big one too, they added some new stages. They did add the Great Plateau from Breath of the Wild, which looked really sweet. They added some new Splatoon stages as well too. Moray Towers is in there. Of course, the Inkling Boy, Inkling Girl. They went over a little bit of the new techniques, the new fighting styles and everything. They did huge updates to the past characters as well too, with their final smashes as well, and all their different moves, their move sets and everything too. So they made over thousands and thousands of different changes to this game. So really, it is a new game. It kind of Smash is Smash. It's not a port, but you can definitely see the Wii U influences as well. But again, there's not really a whole lot you can do to this game. But including every single character in the game, from the past all the way to the present, is definitely something cool. So another big one that they announced too was that the GameCube controller is compatible. Not sure how they're going to do that. I'm not too sure if they're going to. I guarantee they'll probably make Smash Brother GameCube controllers as well too. So I'm not sure if they're going to include an adapter, like a USB adapter that you actually plug in. Then you can plug in your GameCube controller. So I would definitely love that, because I love playing Melee on my GameCube. So that's going to be something cool. So we'll definitely wait to see what they're going to do there. Now at the end, they did announce a new character to the game, so they're bringing in Ridley to the game as well too. So something that everybody's been asking for, so now people can kind of calm down about that. Ridley is going to be in the game as well too, and also I did see where you can be a female trainer as well too from Pokemon, so that's kind of cool. So a little bit of additions here and there. So overall, lots of big things going on with Smash Brothers. It's going to be a huge game, guys. One thing I was really surprised about was that they announced that this game is coming out on December the 7th of 2018. We knew it was going to be 2018, but a lot of speculation was around that this game was going to be coming out in September or like in October. But with Mario Party coming out in October and with Pokemon coming out in November, it's a perfect time and a perfect holiday gift for Smash Brothers Ultimate to be coming out in December as well too. So far Nintendo has a pretty good year ahead of them. Like I said, that's definitely one thing that I can appreciate, like I said, is that 2018 is going to be a big year for Nintendo. I'm going to have 3 pages full of notes here of just different games that's coming out, and most of them, almost 90% of them, are coming out in 2018. So Microsoft and Sony, they look ahead a lot of times. They don't really spend a lot of time on the current. I mean, Microsoft didn't really have a whole lot. I was really underwhelmed with this E3 this year. I thought Sony was kind of bland. They had some great games. The games looked incredible, but not really a whole lot to get me excited for this year anyways. And the same goes with Microsoft, besides like Forza Horizon 4 and such. But other than that, I was not really that excited for E3. It was kind of a letdown. There were some cool things here and there, but Nintendo did bring that back up for me. And like I said, I can go download Fortnite right now. I know it's not a huge deal, but I can download it on my Switch. And of course, I have games like Mario Party, Smash Brothers, Killer Queen Black, Overcooked 2. So many definitely different games to look forward to this year. Dragon Ball Z Fighters. But of course, the big one I'll be looking forward to is Smash Brothers Ultimate, which will be available on December the 7th of 2018. So let me know in the comment section, guys, below what you thought of this E3, the whole entire show, and more importantly, what you thought of Nintendo's E3 here. Me, personally, I thought it was a home run. I would have liked to see Metroid Prime 4, maybe some Bayonetta 3, maybe some Pikmin 4, or, even the Yoshi. We didn't even see nothing about the new Yoshi game as well, too. But they have plenty of time for that. So I think they're going to do some more directs, of course, in the future. But there's a big one in January. There's a few more along the way. I think they're going to wait and do that and announce those games for 2019. They did the right thing by purely focusing on 2018 titles that's coming out this year, of course. So once again, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of E3 2018 in total, and what you thought are in full, or what you thought of Nintendo's E3 as well too. What was your favorite part as far as the whole entire show, and what was your favorite part, your favorite Smash Bros. Character as well too. So I want to hear all about it here. So once again, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.